Well, hey y'all, welcome to Southern gmoregals. I'm Elizabeth, and in my video today, I have 3 budget-friendly flower DIYs. Well, welcome everybody to Southern gmoregals. I'm so glad that you're stopping by today. So for my first DIY, I have this bird cage. I found it at a thrift store. I paid $1 for it. It was originally white, and I spray painted it black. I'm going to be using these roses in all 3 of my DIYs today. I thought these were just gorgeous roses. I found these at a thrift store. I paid $2 for them, so I thought that was really a great deal for such beautiful floral pieces. The first thing after I spray painted my little bird cage black, I took some sandpaper and tried to just give it more of that kind of shabby chic kind of look, or that French countryside look. So I just am sanding it down a little bit because I want some of that white to show through here, but I still want a little bit of that black to accent my piece. So that's all I'm doing for this piece. I'm just opening up my bird cage. I'm adding a couple of those little rosebuds in here, and I think this looks just beautiful. It turned out so pretty. Really captures that shabby chic kind of French countryside look. I'm using a stand that I had in a previous thrift flip. I really like the way the colors kind of go together. That also has that kind of shabby chic look with that kind of light turquoise or aqua color. Let me know what you think about this one. I think this one is so pretty and so simple. I love the little bird cages, and it really captures the look of springtime and our little April showers collab that we're in today. So we're in a collab, April Showers Bring May Flowers. It's hosted by Mary Beth at MB Gray Designs. If you don't know Mary Beth, check out her channel. It's listed down in my description box along with the playlist. Check out and see what everyone's made. Subscribe to their channels and give us some support. You know, it's free to subscribe. All you have to do is hit that red button. For my next project here, I found this little birdhouse. I actually found this at Goodwill, and I think I paid $2 for it, and it's a little metal piece. Really cute piece. I guess it was really made for Christmas, but we're going to make this over and give it kind of that shabby chic look. First thing I did was I just spray painted it black with a black flat spray paint. And my original plan was those decals down there on the left from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to use the roses on there, and for some reason I thought they were pink. Well, they're not pink. And that off-white didn't really show up very good on the white where I painted my birdhouse. I went over the black with the plaster shade of Waverly chalk paint. So this vinyl I found at the Dollar Tree, that navy with the pink roses, and I thought it was really pretty. For some reason I had in my head I wanted pink on here, so I wanted to use these pink roses. So I just cut out the design from the vinyl here, and it's sticky on the other side. It's like a peel and stick type sticker. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this right on here. If you wanted to put a little Mod Podge on top of here, you could, but this really adheres to the metal grate. So I didn't put anything on top of this piece, but I'm going to add some other things to it with the Mod Podge. So it's really adhered good to the little birdhouse here. And when I think of that, like the shabby chic look, I really think of layers and textures. So I think of a lot of like laces and flowers and beads, and those is kind of what comes to mind for me for that look. So that's what I'm going to try to do with my little birdhouse here. I hope everybody's having a great springtime. We're having like our blanket of pollen here in the South in North Carolina. So every day you go outside and everything is just covered in yellow, your car, everything. And if you have allergies, it makes it a wonderful time. So you definitely have to take that allergy medicine or turn the air conditioner on, and anything you can do to kind of help that subside. But it'll only be a couple more weeks, and then that will finally move out. So everything's definitely in full bloom here, and we're getting ready for summertime here. So I found these little like lace pieces here at the thrift store. I paid $1 for those, and it has several different ones. These are bright white, so I'm just cutting some different pieces to kind of layer on top of my roses. I'm going to go around both sides of my birdhouse, and then I'm going to use a little bit of an off-white piece to go around the top. So I wanted to add a little bit more on the front of something different, some more textures, and I really was wanting more pink. So I have these little pink flowers from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to hot glue these on, and then I'm going to take some of the little pearl beads from the Dollar Tree and glue those into the center. And then I have a little, you can see a little piece of that boxwood there. I found that at a thrift store. I only paid 50 cents for it. So sometimes you can really hit a winner there, or find something at a great deal at the thrift store with floral pieces. They don't always have those at the store, but sometimes I can find a good deal sometimes. So I really like the way that piece is. I'm going to put a piece here on the top, and then I'm going to go around the bottom of this too with a little piece of that boxwood. And if you followed my channel at all, you'll know I've been talking about a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and I reached my goal by Easter, so I want to thank everybody so much who's a subscriber. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. But here's a giveaway that we have going on. I've got a box of crafting supplies. Some things came from the thrift store, some things are from the Dollar Tree. So here are the rules. I'll also have them down in my description box. You'll just have to type the word into the comments and then read the rest of the rules here to be entered into my giveaway. Thanks again so much for supporting my channel. And so here's my little birdhouse. Looks really sweet. I think this has that nice French countryside or shabby chic type look. And I just have this on a little candle holder. This is one I had from a previous DIY, and that also came from the Dollar Tree. And I really love the birdhouses with decorating. Now, if you live here in the South too, you know if you have a birdhouse outside, you'll have a little friend in there that an unwelcome guest. Almost any birdhouses we have outside, we have a snake in there. One wants to get in there to lay the eggs. So I don't really like putting birdhouses outside due to that. I'd much rather have a bird feeder outside. So I love the birdhouses inside for decorations. And you can connect with us on Instagram and Facebook. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. We went on a trip to Destin recently, so I have a couple of photos there if you'd like to connect with us. Now for my last one here, I also found this at the thrift store. It was $1.50, and it has like the floral.com, so I don't know if it actually had some flowers in here, but I thought it was a really cute piece. I like the metal, so again, here we go again. First thing I did was spray painted this black to cover up the paint job that it had on it. And I'd found these really cute stickers at the Dollar Tree, and my stores are kind of hit or miss with some of these decals and stickers. I usually have them like off season. So I've had these for a while, but I really like the little bike here. And it has a little bit of a 3D image. That little piece was on top of there, and it peeled right off, the little 3D part. And then there's another little 3D part here on the back of the bike, and it has like a little like spongy thing there you can see. And I tried to peel that off, but it was going to rip the sticker. So for the back part, I'm going to leave that on here, and I'm going to use my glue gun and just glue it together because it will glue onto the back part of the bike there, and it won't look so 3D or like it's coming out at you, because I really didn't want that look, but I was afraid if I peeled the 3D part off, it was going to rip my actual sticker, and I wanted to leave the bike in one piece. And this also, I was really surprised. I mean, it really adhered to this metal. It really stuck on here really good. You could go over it with some Mod Podge if you felt like it wasn't sticking good, but it really stuck on here good. I'm just going to use the glue gun just to glue again that little piece of the bike there. That's the 3D piece, so it will stick down here better. And then I'm going to take the word, I'm going to use enjoy off of this little sheet, and it also is a 3D sticker again, and it would not come apart, the little spongy piece. So yours may, you know, when you get them, because the little flower basket did come apart on the front, so that may work for you. But if it doesn't, the glue gun, I just put just a little bit of glue. You don't want to put a lot or you'll have a big bump there. So I'm just really lightly kind of going across the inside there and pushing it down to make it adhere good to my little bucket. And for some reason, I keep forgetting to say, I'm using the plaster shade of Waverly Chalk Paint is what I went over where it was spray painted black. And I just did it kind of real light because I wanted some of that black to show through. So I just took a real big brush and just went over it really quickly with a small amount of paint. And that'll kind of give you that look of being able to see some of that black through there. If you get a little bit heavy, you could always use a little bit of sandpaper to take some of it off, or a little nail file or something to remove some of the excess paint. And these stickers too are another good idea, I think, too. If you want to take them off and change it out for the seasons or something, you'd always be able to do that. Or, you know, change it up with some other type of decal. So these should, I think they'll come off of here really easy if you wanted to remove them. But they feel like they're adhered here really good. So I'm not going to use Mod Podge over the top of these because I think they're on here really good. And the last thing that I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take some of those roses that I have left over. I clip those apart and I'm just filling my little bucket up. And I think this looks really pretty, really coordinates good with my other pieces that I have. And I think these roses are really pretty. I don't think the Dollar Tree usually has the rose buds in there. Most of their roses are more open. So I thought those were a really great deal for $2. And here's just a little bit of staging. I put everything together. That big pink flower I had for another DIY. And I was going to put it in the bird cage, but it's too big. but I thought it really looked pretty with the birdhouse. And then the little birdie in the back, he's on another one of my springtime videos from last year if you want to check that out. Those are really simple, really look cute for spring and summertime. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in the giveaway, don't forget to put the word down there in the description box. Thanks for watching.